let's talk about a subject called dating. Oh man, it's so weird. Like, just because somebody has a political stance and um, but they have like a connection with somebody, or they can possibly, you know, build a good life with that person. They see like, oh, they check off a lot of the boxes, we match up pretty well. Oh, but they're a Democrat, or they're a Republican, or Trump supporter, or fucking whatever. Like, yeah, okay, when I see a female and, you know, they got the shaved on the sides, short hair, dyed weird, obviously I swipe left on them. But it's because they're so radical. So just because somebody believes something, it doesn't mean that those beliefs will stay the same and they can't be influenced. Because we're all influential creatures, especially females. If you know, if something's in style, and this applies out of high school, people still have that high school immature mindset nowadays. So, I don't even know what the hell I was going on with that, but I'm sure I was going on to a point, and you could probably figure it out. Anyway, so it's just so weird that you know, people that they could match up and like there could be negotiations here and there, is automatically no. Well, I mean, I understand it with women because women's standards are so high. One of the coworkers asked me yesterday, he's like, if you had a coochie, would you let me hit it? And I was like, well, how tall are you? And then I was like, I know where you work. No, I need you to make 7 figures. I started like, you know, using those real high standards. But yeah. So it's yeah, it's just a shit show. I mean, you know, when I talk, you know, I might talk trash on women one day, and I might talk trash on men another day. It's like I try to be balanced, as much as I can, because I see like red pill content creators, and it's like yeah, and then you get like a relatability, and you're like, oh yeah, I feel you, and I understand what this man's speaking, and a lot of relatability and all that, but it's just like bashing women, and it's like, but what's the root cause here, man? Like, why is it like this? Why? Oh, feminism. Oh, okay. Well, who the fuck allowed it? Listen, man, if women, want to be a CEO, go ahead. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem. But it's just this propaganda and then the lies that are spewed to girls and young women that you need to go be a boss girl or whatever. And you can have it all. Like, no, you can't have it all. You know, there's, and a lot of the majority of females like just want to be taken care of. They don't want to have to worry about finances and economy. They just want to be like, okay, I need money to spend. That's all they care about. Yeah, pretty much. And to understand the dynamic that they like me based off what I provide in the relationship. Usually it's status or finances, security. But it's like I just try to be balanced, because it's just like there's a lot of hate onto the women, which on the individual, yeah, you can say that. On the individual that they are highlighting, yeah, you can say that individual's a piece of shit. But then you can't just say that that's like for everyone. You know what I mean? But you can just see the trajectory, how it's getting worse, how there's more lack of morals and values. But like I said, I just try to be balanced and because like we have to, at the end of the day, we're made to complement each other. And the fact that people have split up over, like, I bet you there's been like a bunch of marriages that have split up that they're probably good long-term marriages, and they basically fucking split up over politics. And it's sad. It's like really sad. You know, like when I go on the dating site, and you know, I'm looking at the match, like you swipe left or swipe right or whatever, and it's just seeing like a lot of these women that just don't give a shit. And like you could tell that some of them, like, it's always like this shot, they always have this shot. Whenever I see this shot, that tells me that they're hiding something. They're not trying to show their full body. And I don't need to see like underwear pictures or any bikini, but you can tell like the shape of somebody if they're got some weight issues. I'm not attracted to overweight women. I'm just not. So, and in fact, like, since there's been an explosion in overweight women, I like even more and more petite women now. I never used to like petite women. I used to like thick women. I used to like the big booties, big thighs, all that shit, junk in the trunk. But now it's like, since there's so many women that are like, just don't care about, and they're just lazy. They just don't want to work. They're all depressed, and yeah, was it 25% of women are antidepressants? Well, they should be working out, you know, like working out is huge. Moving your body. They're living a sedentary lifestyle. They're probably like a little bit overweight. They can tone up a little bit, and but they don't care that it's just like they don't give a damn no more, I guess. And it's sad to see like the young ones. You know, I was watching my son's graduation walk, and I could just see, like, man, there's like 10 obese girls. And when I was in school, there was maybe one. Like 10 that graduated. Holy crap. That's bad. And it's just gonna get worse, man. Like, if this country is just gonna continue to get fatter and fatter and fatter, and I'm supposed to be like, fat acceptance, like, no, man, that's unhealthy, dude. That's unhealthy. My health insurance is going up because you're careless with your life, because you just want to sit around and do nothing. People should be getting in their steps, their walking steps for the day. That's the problem. If people actually just got out and walked, just take a walk every single day and get like 10,000 steps. That's good right there. That's a good start. And depending on your diet, you can just maintain that. I don't know, what is it, like a couple miles? But there's this whole push, and it's funny, is the same people who are talking about climate change are pushing fat body acceptance. And it's like what are you, like, which one, man? Because like, these people are using up a lot of fucking carbon. They're like, their carbon footprint's huge. You can see it on them. It's like, depending on the person, it's like three of mine. You know how much energy it takes to make food, process food, ship food, package food, all that shit. It takes a bunch of energy to do that. And this person is like taking in way more calories than me every day. So it's just like, they're taking in probably 5,000-6,000 calories a day and not doing anything. Of course you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna gain a lot of weight. But yeah, like, my insurance just keeps going up. I fucking hate having medical insurance. It doesn't even do nothing. I don't even want to go to the doctor. Like, I have to have it, or my car insurance is like really expensive or whatever. Just like, man, I don't want to drive. I hate having to have a vehicle. I hate having to worry about like maintenance on it. Like, I just got new tires on it. I just got like a engine maintenance when it comes to like transmission flush and all that bullshit. It's been over $1,000, 1,600 I think. But yeah, and then now I'm gonna have to get brakes on this bitch, and it's like, I kind of fucked myself because I wanted the low monthly payment, man. So like, some of the choices I've made, well, I've had to make based off of my low salaries, you know, and having to provide for my kids. So I needed low monthly payments, and you know, okay, so like, I just signed on to do an Amazon little credit card thing yesterday, and to lower my order, and like, they approved me for $3,500 for credit, which is funny because I went to this bank I used to go to, and I applied for their credit card, and then they denied me. So I'm like, okay, okay, whatever. Yeah, and I just got one of my credit cards, they just upped the limit, the credit limit, and I didn't even ask. They just did it from $1,200 to $1,700. So And my credit score, I don't know what it is. It's probably, I know my credit score has to be over 600 because I haven't had no bankruptcy. I don't have any like delinquencies. You know, I'm paying my bills every month. I pay my credit card bills and shit. So, I don't have that issue. But I don't like maintaining the debt because I have to spend so much money to maintain it. Like, it's but okay, what was the initial topic? It's just kind of funny that, you know, I'm getting credit limits, approvals without me asking, and all this and that, and banks are failing. Like, that's kind of weird, man. Isn't that weird? Like, you look at our economy and, man, I don't know how people are making it. Like, seriously. My kid pays for his own groceries now, which has helped me out tremendously. But yeah, having to pay for a family is crazy right now. Crazy. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine how much it, like, cause you're on your old salary. That's the problem, is you're on your old salary. Like, even the place where I was at, I just got done working at, you know, I got a 13% raise, and they gave the bare minimum to people there. They gave them 2%. Maybe it was 3. I don't know, but they gave them the, and with all that inflation, they didn't even give them like 9%. So, and the whole notion of, man, it's so crazy to look at like starting pay for these places, and these people that they need help, but like they don't want to pay, you know. And dude, nobody wants to do that work, okay? That's not something that's like, yeah, man, this is fucking great, this is awesome. So it's just like they don't want to pay people right, and you know, people don't want to work, so it is what it is, you know. And it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird with like the robots and start taking over. They're taking over some of my job. A lot of which is weird because they're hiring right now. But that the robotic building is supposed to open up in like a year and a half or something like that. So I don't know. I know we need help where we're at, but it's just gonna be weird. I don't know what. Like, the whole point I stay where I'm at is because the economic security of it. That's why I stay where I'm at for right now, man. It's just for right now. I'm going to go on to other things. I can't I can't do physical labor like I used to. I can, but it's just I can't do it to the level of like I got feet problems, and from being on my feet, I guess, so much for the last 25 years. But well, it's so weird about the whole dating thing, and people letting their politics get in the way of their connection. It's like, if you can find like a real connection with somebody, that is hard to find, and if they're not like fucking it up by like cheating on you or doing something where it's like causing real bad embarrassment, like at having an OnlyFans or some shit, or like them, it's just like, for a guy's point of view, I don't know, like my moral standards have dropped slightly, but I just don't expect much. You know what I mean? I don't expect long-term relationships. So the way things are, man. If you're single, that's how it is. It's just people have that mindset of maybe I could find something better. That's why people don't like dating sites, is because this person's more interesting, or like it's not very personable, so it needs to be more interactive, honestly, like a lot more interactive. It's just not interactive enough when you have like first off, they all charge you now. I remember being able to use it for free. It's just, what's weird is these social media sites are making money off of my data, right? Like the data I have, they have access to it. And if they're making money off of that, why am I not getting a cut? Like I should be getting a cut off of that. If you're seeing, like, if you're getting stats, or like people can set up an algorithm to market towards me or whatever, but like, and it doesn't have to be that, like, I don't know how much they make off of it, but like, since it's my data, I should get a certain percentage, like a tax. It might only be maybe a couple bucks a month, if that, but it's still like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Because data is huge, information's huge, going forward. That's why they're trying to put forth that verification check mark. Nikki Haley is saying that because she's trying to get leftists on board. So I still, like, if they make me go on there to register to use the internet and I verify myself, cool. Can my stuff be like saved? Can like my stuff not be like erased and banned? Like should I have to worry about my kids' picture being erased? I mean, if they want to go ahead and ban my profile, since everything's on the internet forever, can I have access to that? Because those mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I've always kind of feared, is I get how they collude together, like when they took out on Alex Jones and other prominent figures at the same time. It's like, dude, I have like family pictures on there. Like, man, the MySpace one, I had a lot of family pictures on there. I don't even know how to get to my old profile. But somebody needs to buy that. Elon needs to buy MySpace and then like put it in there mixed with Twitter.